Good afternoon. My name is Jeff Talbert, and I'm here to present to you my findings about video conferencing. First, I'd like to define knowledge management and knowledge sharing. Knowledge sharing is defined as activities of transferring or disseminating knowledge from one person, group, or organization to another. Knowledge management is the concept of strategically codifying and personalizing aspects of knowledge, whether that be explicit or tagged, across an organization for increased overall performance. Knowledge management is an important concept to any organizational's performance as it enhances the organizational's decision-making, streamline process time, and supports improvement by being competitive. There are several strategies to help with knowledge sharing. First, the organization needs to make sure that the individuals are willing to share their knowledge, and they're more likely to if they are self-motivated, and efforts need to be supported by the organization to affect this behavior in a positive manner. If that's not the case, or the organization can go outside and try to capture knowledge from third parties, and some of these third parties could be other professionals, consultants, competitors, or customers. And once captured, they can disseminate this information within the organization. Collaboration is the most important thing when it comes to knowledge sharing. If an employee is unwilling to exchange knowledge, this could be problematic, and there's a lot of cases where they just don't want to because they're just not motivated properly, and that needs to be addressed on the manager or leader level. Organizations can also support this if there's a trustworthy environment. A lot of individuals within organizations do not want to share their knowledge as they think it's a competitive advantage. If you address the culture and you support a trustworthy environment, it leads to knowledge sharing, which is encourage innovation activities, and it reduces learning efforts. There are several tools that support knowledge sharing and collaboration. One of these are Voice over Internet Protocol, VoIP. And it's defined as allowing for real-time interaction involving video, sound, and often written text. Some of the more popular softwares that do this are Zoom, Skype, Microsoft Teams, and FaceTime. And basically these facilitate knowledge sharing within the organization. Some of the advantages of this is that it reduces costs because they have the capability of recording and storing conference sessions without third-party software, which increases security of proprietary information and lowers operational cost of the organization. Video conferencing should be looked as a tool that facilitates the information maintenance and development of knowledge communities inside and outside the company, in which new business networks are formed, or how knowledge creation activities are facilitated within the organization. Video conferencing basically allows for any individual within the organization to connect with another regardless of geographical location to share knowledge and bypass traditional methods. Some of these traditional methods would be flying out to a face-to-face meeting. It also stops with knowledge hubs, which is where all the knowledge for a particular issue, product are located in a certain area or office. Now, with video conferencing, individuals across the world can reach out to specific locations to get the knowledge that they need to help with organizational goals. Some of the benefits of video conferencing are increased access. Basically, people or individuals within the organization can access anybody within the organization anywhere. It helps with time effectiveness, cost effectiveness. It increases collaborations, and it reduces distracting work environments because now you have the ability to work in different locations, like such as a home-based operation, which promotes greater flexibility. And since you're not traveling to traditional face-to-face meetings, it can reduce travel expenses. Video conferencing does help with the accessibility for everybody within the organization. However, there's still challenges, and it's still up to the individual to participate in the knowledge sharing process. And a lot of that comes down to the individual's attitude and personality. A lot of times they just do not wish to participate, and even if the organization does everything correctly as far as the culture, they support a trustworthy environment, the management or leadership would need to direct these um, issues on a one-on-one basis for anybody that's not participating. Knowledge sharing is essential to the knowledge management process and will help the organization stay competitive and innovative and help organizational performance. There are several tools that make this process easier. However, voice over internet protocol is one of the easiest and cost-effective to the organization, which allows for increased collaboration regardless of geographic location and allows individuals to connect with others as needed. Even though organizations have these tools, the culture is what drives the knowledge sharing process. I would like to thank you guys for your time and thank you for listening to my presentation.